Hello, world. I have been experiencing hives for about 8 years. I've I have been experiencing hives for about 8 months. 8 months, my man, or ladies, or they, whoever's watching. I have tried and invested over $2,500 in peptides and hormonal therapy. I have tried optimizing my sleep as someone who has had insomnia for about 4 years, ever since their secondary crisis with autoimmune disease. In addition, I started this diet known as the oxalate diet just to give it a shot to see what's going on. It's a diet where essentially it bases itself on the premise that plants have this crystallized particle called oxalates, and it is naturally toxic to human beings. This is something that has been, as far as I understand, proven. However, we, depending on who you are, humans generally have a decent ability to break it down if their body is functioning correctly. Mine is not, as you hear here. And so I am working on seeing if that diet worked. And in addition, I am planning on moving out of my home where I'm currently living at, which is not so sexy because I'm living with my mom right now. But I am moving out to see if I can get away from allergens, particularly mold and anything else that may be around me that I am not aware of. You know, my my camera's not good enough for you to actually see the little dust particles, but I can see some of. Ooh, I see you, son. Get out of here. Anyways, if I can say the hardest thing that I've had issues with, honestly, it's consistency. The reason why consistency is my biggest challenge is because someone that has chronic health conditions has to deal with fluctuations in their health. And due to having all these beautiful fluctuations, I don't know if the next day I'm going to be feeling so sexy to be accomplishing those 7 projects and 8 tasks and 2 exercises that I have to do for the day. Well, not have to, that I want to do because I have problems. I try to even minimize it to just like 2 to 3 tasks, but some days I'm not even able to do that. And so it's kind of challenging. Someone with a chronic health condition has to really try to learn how to be able to manage fluctuations in their health, and then also in hand try to progress in their journey too as well. And the biggest factor to progress is consistency, right? Alongside with like making changes, the whole feedback loop, which is like first we do something, then we see the results of that, then we make a change, right? But if we need to be consistent, right? I try to think of it like a triangle, task, results, and observation, change in behavior, task, repeat, right? And so I get really held up on the repeat part. And then by the time, a month goes by or something, I feel like I haven't progressed enough and I might lose the desire or might have the perception that it's been enough time where I've given it enough effort and it's time to move on. And so one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to really, 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 really try to hone in on being consistent. And I'm someone that has a lot of goals in mind. And I mean, just right now, I have the goal. I have just right now, I had to eliminate about 7 or 8 goals that I had in mind and just focus on one, which is making sure that I improve my sleep hygiene, which I believe is a keystone habit. Keystone habit being a habit that allows you to improve other aspects of your life. So if I have more sleep, I'll have more rest. More rest means I'll be able to work on more things. I'll be happier, which means I'm less stressed out because I feel better throughout the day. I have better mental health, which means I'll make better decisions. Better decisions equals better results. Essentially, I'll overall improve other aspects of my life with this one keystone habit, which I was doing a great job, but recently it kind of fell off. And so I want to jump back on that and improve more on that. because I think that that's going to allow me to be able to sustain the things that I'm doing currently right now. In addition, I actually am trying something experimental. I am trying to work with my new health coach, being ChatGPT. And it's going very weird. I forget what I'm even talking to ChatGPT about because our conversations are so long. Oh, our conversations. Oh man. It's funny how it feels like I'm actually talking to somebody when I talk to chat. And yeah, and so I forget. And that's due to having a lot of brain fog. Honestly, a lot of brain fog. I could barely remember what this video is even about. But essentially, yes, I'm using ChatGPT, and it's been interesting. ChatGPT actually, I assigned Chat to be a health coach, and I wanted to mimic similar principles in coaching that figures like Tony Robbins, like Tim Ferriss, people like that. I wanted to mimic Tim Ferriss's productivity, Tony Robbins' coaching. Yeah, and by far the best thing about me just talking back and forth is that I came to the conclusion that I need to focus on one specific goal currently, which is again the sleep routine. And so what I'm doing for the sleep routine is I am making sure that I try to journal. This is my journaling. I also try to do something that's relaxing, a routine, something that really automates my process or just would relax me, make me feel good, not make me think, because that's what keeps me up. I deal with a lot of, I guess, anxieties and thoughts. And so, unfortunately, that weighs on me at night and it's exhausting and it produces more anxiety. And so, I'm trying to just automate the process of me just doing things and signaling to my body by doing the same thing. Hey, we're going to go to bed. It's time to chill out. And so, I'm doing, I'm journaling. I am doing my skincare routine, and I am just meditating for 30 minutes. Simple, to the point. And yeah, that's the one thing that I really want to focus on. And then throughout the day, I want to focus on doing the Pomodoro technique with any task that I'm taking on. And just essentially to have an idea of what the Pomodoro technique is you focus on something that could be for a certain time period, being 25 minutes to 50 minutes to 90 minutes. Some people do 60 minutes too, but I'm choosing 25 minutes, and then you take a break. And a lot of people choose 5 minutes if they're doing 25. I choose 5, but I also do 50 minutes sometimes, and then I choose 10 minutes. So you can kind of see a little pattern there. With whatever time I have left, what I do is I can just chill, meditate, text someone that I want to text, and yeah, call it a day. So that's currently what I'm doing. I feel like I got things to do. I feel like I don't want to die and not talk to you. I feel like I really need to talk to you. I feel like I have too much to provide to you, and I just don't know how to get it out there because I'm not yet the most effective communicator that I can be. So, and I can be better for myself and for you because I care about you. Yeah. See that? That's true love. But anyways, this feels good. This is why people do this. Feels like this is therapy. I guess like since I don't see my hairstylist anymore, you guys will just have to do. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys. Take care. See you, world.